2 is gravity, utilizing gravity. So once you've developed that strength in your hand, once you know how to get some strength in the hand and use your body weight, now we're going to incorporate gravity to save energy in the hand. So I'm going to show you the first note from this piece, which is an accented, loud C sharp. You want to drop your hand from above, completely relaxed, and then just drop it using no energy at all into the piano, right? You want to practice that feeling of just dropping your hand and using no energy at all to make a sound. Just going to flop your hand and just drop it into the key. And just get that. It doesn't matter if you make mistakes with this, you just want to feel the dropping, okay? And you can get quite a loud sound with no energy. So if you can imagine throwing a pebble at the ground, that short, sharp sound that you get is like shit. It's like a shit sound. It's just short and sharp. You're using a tense hand to make a sound, and it's just not really good. It comes and it goes real quick. Imagine throwing like a heavier rock or like a medium-sized rock at a pond or at a pool. And what happens when you do that is like the water spreads out and then it kind of goes up and makes a splash. It's like a reverberating sound. You're going to go and then, you know, that's how you want to use gravity to make the sound. You want to drop your hand from above and you want to press into the piano all the way down into the ground. And then you're going to use your wrist to come off and bounce back up. And it's going to achieve two things. It's going to achieve a good quality sound, and it's going to keep minimal tension in your hand. It's going to be like, you're going to use your arm and wrist and your hand strength and gravity all combined to make the best sound. So you're going to use gravity to get momentum. Then you're going to get your hand into the correct position and you're going to press down into the key all the way to the ground. And then your wrist is going to come up and it's going to take your hand off. It's going to immediately relax as soon as it comes off the key. Practice without the pedal. One of my favorite performances of this piece is by Zimmerman. When he hits this C sharp, he does it with his right and left hand. So you can use your third finger on each hand and do the same thing like I've shown. Press down all the way to the ground, come off. Immediately after that, you're going to shift to the next note. So we're going to combine that bouncing off with our shift to the next note, which is this, in this case, is D sharp and G in the right hand, and the B in treble with the left. So it's like, and so on. So essentially what you want to do is, for this note, we press and we come off immediately. And then the next two, we're going to hold. We're going to press our C sharp with our right and left hand. We're going to shift to the next note. We're going to get ready and pause just before we press. And then the connection from the brain to the head, the shoulder, the elbow, the wrist, the fingertip, all the way into the piano key, and then the sound that comes out. Connect that whole thing to get the best sound and to make sense of these epic pieces. It's a bit spiritual, the connection between the brain, and then there's even something further than that, like the non-physical, wherever you get your thoughts from. That is where the creation of the sound starts. It comes into your head, and it's going to flow all the way down through your shoulder, your elbow, your wrist, all the way down into your fingertip, and then it connects with the piano and it creates the sound that reverberates out of that energy that you've created. So that's something that you need to master. The connection all the way from your brain through to the sound.